Hello Taurus, welcome to your general reading. This is for the week of the, 19th to the 26th, hopefully, if I get this up in time. Hi. Hello. My name's Taryn. I'm a tarot reader. I've been reading tarot for a while. If you want a more personalized reading, I do have all the links for that down below. I hope you guys, stick around, subscribe for a little bit, enjoy the readings. Yep, so you've already read the title, you know what this is about. We're hopefully going to be covering work and family life and relationships. Hopefully we'll see what happens. Got a nice stack of oracle cards here. It's a thick boy. A nice stack of oracle cards here. We got at least some of your cards pulled out, so we'll be seeing how all that goes. Let's just dive into it. This is like my third time recording this stupid video because everything keeps happening today. If you do order a personalized reading from me on my Etsy store, I must warn you that I'm behind on orders horrifically because Etsy has decided that my technical difficulties or whatever weren't important and we're playing this stupid butt-ass game. I'm sorry for my cursing, but this stupid butt game where I can only do so many orders a day because Etsy's like, oh. Anyway, it's not a fun time. Let's just get into your reading. So anyway, we have, the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, Judgment. That does not help me any. Okay. So, we're having some insecurities with money this week, potentially. Some of you might be getting into a relationship or meeting somebody this week. And we have some realizations coming in. We could have some realizations that we're not doing something that makes us happy. We could be having realizations that some relationships, aren't making us happy. We aren't doing what makes us happy, period. Like, there's just a choice that we're realizing that we're making that is not to our benefit. Or perhaps this could be literally the other way around. That something that you want to do is bringing you more success than you realize. But it's going to feel like there's a lack of money, just insecurities in general, and some of you might actually be turning to somebody this week. So that's kind of nice. At least there's love here, whether it's love for yourself or love from another person. Ace of Wands. Oh, especially with the Lovers. Could be instant attraction with somebody. Three of Pentacles. So that talks about work. Perhaps you're getting some help with the money issue. Perhaps you're getting help at work. I'm hearing a leadership role, so perhaps some of you are getting a promotion, a raise, or perhaps there's just orders coming in, like if you own your own little business and stuff like that. But there's going to be a very nice balance this week with your work. You might be recognized for something. I'm hearing that some of you might be getting some sort of reward. Page of Cups, or in this case, the Princess of Cups. Idealism, creativity, following one's own passions. And with the King of Wands, this could be a person coming in to help you. This could be your general energy this week. Like you're moving from that Five of Pentacles into the King of Wands, which is all about planning and taking action. It's being very serious about your business matters and stuff like that. It's a very creative and exuberant energy. So, the Nine of Cups came out, but it also came out as reverse, and it kind of just flipped over. And we have the Ace of Swords, so some of you might be having a conversation about how you're feeling, especially if that Five of Pentacles is about insecurity, especially with money, so you might have to talk to somebody about all of that fun stuff. I'm sorry if you're hearing, a lot of scratching and moving around. I am very restless right now. Yeah, you might have to talk to somebody about how you're feeling, because, I literally saw it go from like this to like this, so I feel like you're going to clear the air about something. Emotional security and abundance as well, so you could be seeing people, hanging out with friends, your family, whoever you feel comfortable with. You could also be taking some time for yourself and giving yourself self-love. The Chariot, you have a lot more going on for you than you realize. You have a lot more control, and you have a lot more balance. I keep hearing the word freedom, so perhaps you might be quitting a job, or starting a new job that allows you to quit the one that you're working at because you hate it. And it's coming in fast for you. This could also be a fast love coming in for you, as well. It feels like an equal balance of things. There's just so much coming in for you this week, Taurus. I'm also a Taurus, so this will be interesting to see, huh? See if I prove myself right. Six of Pentacles, generosity. Yeah, this actually goes really well with that Five of Pentacles that I was saying. Perhaps somebody is coming in to help you with your, if there is money problems, somebody's coming in to help you with that. You could be more generous with your time as well. You could be picking up more hours at work. But I feel like somebody's going to be giving you something. I'm hearing a gift. Maybe somebody has an anniversary or something. Maybe an idea. It feels like something's coming into balance for some of you. Like things are just going to be like a nice juggling act because somebody's going to come in and be your partner in crime, basically. So that's kind of cool. Don't we have that full moon Saturday? Seven of Swords. I don't know why I thought that was the Eight of Swords for a second there, so I guess that's also going to be important in some way. The truth of something is coming out. You might have to keep something on the down low, perhaps if somebody's helping you, you want to keep it on the down low because somebody might use that against you. That could be why the Nine of Cups in reverse came out, and then, like, you know, obviously switched over when I was pulling it out. But it feels like you're clearing the air about something. That's what it is. That's what it feels like. And we have the Emperor with that King of Wands, so like I said, you have a lot of control, you're very action-oriented, you're getting stuff done, whether people are knowing about it or not. Feels like if somebody's doing you dirty this week, the truth of that will not hide. There's a lot of truth coming out, especially if it has to do with finances. Be careful, because somebody might try to trip you up and take advantage of you. So be careful about that. I'm really getting the energy of just trusting yourself this week. Really push yourself forward, and I keep wanting to say try your best at something. So perhaps don't aim for perfection this week. Just try your best. Do what you can, and if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it, you know? Queen of Swords, you're definitely being more honest about something this week, Taurus. Three of Cups, that's what I was talking about with the hanging out with people and seeing people. You're being more honest and upfront about your emotions. You're taking care of yourself. You're trusting your intuition. You're not letting that Seven of Swords and that Nine of Cups switcheroo get to you. You like that switcheroo. I'm a child, apparently. Ooh, Queen of Cups, too. Lots of pulling back and forth. Your desires versus your needs and your wants. Or his wants, desires. Anyway, let's not get into that conversation. Or do. I don't know. Very nurturing energy. You are definitely taking care of yourself. And perhaps others. That Six of Pentacles could be you taking care of others this week. Are people taking care of you? You could deal with an air and a water sign this week. You could also have these two energies, but it feels like you're balancing that logic with your emotions. You're balancing your needs with your wants, even though it feels like something's at conflict. But I feel like that's going to be worked out, because I do think you're going to have a conversation with somebody. Yeah, see, something is at conflict here. Yeah. You're moving on from something, and you're probably going to try to move on pretty quick from it, too. Definitely feels like you're transitioning into a phase where you're introspective. There we go. You're focusing on yourself. You're gonna have some sort of conversation that needs to be held, which is what I was kind of referring to. I guess it would be an argument in this case, or some sort of disagreement, but it just feels like you're talking to somebody to me. Like somebody's very fiery and passionate. I really don't think this is an argument, even though that's kind of what this hints to. But to me, the energy feels like it's forcing itself out. Like you're unintentionally being blunt and being very honest. Don't overdo it with your work this week. And if you're starting to date somebody, there's a lot of intense passion and love here, and attraction especially. There's movement coming in for you guys. There's a lot of movement this week. Six of Swords, huh? Moving on from something, perhaps from some plans and insecurity. We have 2, 3 5s now. It really feels like there's some insecurity and some arguments and conversations that need to be held. You're moving away from that poverty state, from the lack of money, perhaps, and you're moving into something better. That King of Wands energy keeps standing out to me the most, so you really are taking action, like huge, heavy action with somebody on getting a career going or getting more money saved up and stuff like that. Eight of Swords, there was that. There's the Eight of Swords I was talking about. That I kept seeing in my head too. Okay, so Taurus, take care of yourself. You have a lot of ideas. They might not work out. You might be afraid to enact them because of all this other intense energy going on. You have to talk to somebody this week. You might have a love interest or something coming like that. Coming like that? Okay. Coming in to your life. Be careful of what you're doing with that devil energy. It could make you overwork. It could make you retreat into a hermit state of mind kind of thing. Coming to a lot of realizations that, you know, somebody might not be good for you. What you're doing might not be good for you. Yes, I only painted half of my hands. Half of my hands? Whatever. 5 of my fingers. Yeah, that's kind of what it is this week for us. We're seeing people, we're getting the help, we're getting that emotional support, but it also feels like we're just butting heads with our needs and our desires. Is all of this making sense to you guys? Like, we're moving quickly this month. We have a lot more control than we realize. Whoop. Let me bring that down. We have a lot more control than we realize over situations. We're having important conversations that need to be held. So that was the Ace of Wands. We do have some new passions coming in. Conversations that need to be had. Especially if it's love. There's a lot of attraction towards somebody coming in for us. Yeah, be careful of that Eight of Swords too, because you might feel a bit stuck. There's a lot of insecurity and a lot of fears, and I think we're going to be facing that this week, Taurus, especially if it has to do with work. Trust your intuition this week, because it might actually get you to where you need to be. Is any of this making sense to you guys? I feel like I struggle sometimes with getting the messages out, because like I see so much in my head, and I'm hoping that you guys are seeing it too. But it feels like something, like, it's just forcing its way in, basically. Like, we can't keep doing this insecure thing that we're doing. We might be struggling with money, but if we just try XYZ, it'll work out. And we'll have to have conversations with somebody. We could be meeting a love interest. We could be hanging out with friends and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot going on for us this week. Strength, when your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. Resilient, stay as strong as the evergreen. Yeah, keep your head. Ooh, yeah, opportunities. Yeah, all these new chances, the conversation, the insecurities and stuff like that. The High Priestess, Emperor being in control of stuff. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords moving on from stuff, and being generous or having generosity given to us. Unfurl like the fern without warm sunlight. There's a lot coming to us this week. Taurus. So, some things and numbers that might be important. Number 7, passion. That is all of the fire stuff I was seeing. We're going to be very passionate towards things. Relationships, careers. There's a lot of energy being driven into things this week for us. Affection. So there is love coming in. For some of us this week. The number 12 could be important in some way. Clarity. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to get at. I'm glad I have Oracle cards. Because I hope it's making more sense now of what I'm trying to say. And then we have strength. Yes. We have, where are we? The clarity and the strength. I think that's where I left off of. Yeah, because we have the love. Clarity. We're realizing some things that we need to let go of, that we need to change, that we need to do, or want to start doing. We're putting a lot of passion and energy into newer things, or to some old things so we can tie them up. We're having conversations that need to be had. We're taking care of ourselves, and other people are finally starting to give back to us what we keep pushing out, you know? Yes. Yes, I like that. Good start. We're doing good, especially with the opportunity stuff. What do you need to release? Everything. Make sure that's what that Judgment card is there for, you know? You're realizing what you need to release and what you need to work on. Don't let your past hold you back. Oh, we might have a cat entering the room. You can't see him. Maybe you can, but that is Brutus. You want to say hi? Okay. Communication is key, like I was talking about. You're probably going to have a conversation or an argument with somebody, a disagreement of some kind. That was my hand, I'm sorry. Luck is on your side. All of that fire energy. We have it going on this week. There's a lot going on this week, Taurus, so just hang in there. Release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. We are releasing what we no longer need and bringing in the new. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Yeah, it might be overwhelming. Well, yeah, this week, yeah, that's a sentence. Your guidance is divinely guided. The High Priestess, trust your intuition. We got this week, Taurus. Here's Brutus the cat, if you need some more, some more encouragement. Yes. Okay. I love it. And align your life. Yes. See? We're changing things this week, Taurus. We're changing things this week. I'm now petting a cat, so excuse me for a second here. We got 3 different crystals for you. Okay, with the first one here, I'll let you guys pause it so you can read it if you want. But it's point your heart toward grace. Again, this has to do with moving on. Oh, is this emerald? Oh, this is emerald. Moving on from things, making sure you are aligned with their right path. And then we have this cool crystal. That's upside down apparently. Aragonite? Oh boy. Find your center. Yes, we are stabilizing ourselves this week, Taurus. We are figuring out what we want to do, letting the old go, and power wash your energy. Okay. Oh, it's some sort of diamond. And then if you want to, you can go ahead and pause and read this. Yes, we are definitely on some sort of spiritual path this week. That High Priestess, that Emperor coming through. We are changing everything. I hope this is making sense for you guys. Then we have resilience. There's no need to rush. Have patience, you guys. Opportunities are coming our way. Okay, push to the surface. Oop, you may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in a need of a new surge of energy. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, good, good. We're probably going to get that surge of energy too with all the wands that were coming out. Leaping through the air. The plan you haven't made is on track. If you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects. Yeah! That probably has a lot to do with the 6 of Swords, that moving on, that Ace of Wands that was coming in, all of that fire energy. Like, we are moving on, we're putting our plans back on action, we are doing things for us. Choose your own path and what is best suited for you. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I believe that is what was going on here with some of the, especially the 3 of Wands. 5 of Swords and security and stuff like that. People are going to try to tell you to do one thing versus another, but it's all up to you what you want to do. Trust yourself here with that High Priestess and that Emperor. The Chariot even came out at one point. You know what you're doing. Be careful with that Devil energy though, because it could at least like overworking yourself. Have the conversations, tell people how you feel. Trust me, there'll be more understanding than you realize. You have the key to your own undoing here. You can free yourself. You will be working through a lot of insecurity this week. You will be recognized for a lot of things, okay? Some of you guys are meeting new love, instant attraction kind of love, a love that won't actually like just fizzle out over time. I feel like this is a very serious connection. In regards to your home life and family life, you know, there's a lot of need for conversation. You might be seeing people this week as well. There's a lot going on for you this week, Taurus, okay? Let those opportunities in. And I hope you guys like the reading. I'm sorry if I kind of rushed through it, I don't know. Here's a cat. His name's Brutus. And yeah, if you guys want a personalized reading, feel free to check out my Etsy shop. Like I said, orders are a bit delayed because Etsy is being a butt to my account. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Stay happy, and we got this, Taurus. We'll get through this week. Bye, guys.